The Scrum Master Toolkit. This is a guide for new Scrum Masters. So first tip is, please don't panic when you start your first Scrum Master job. It's normal to feel like you have 1,000 questions running through your head when you take on Scrum Master role for the first time. And the questions will be like, how can I coach the team members in self-management and cross-functionality? How can I help the Scrum team to focus on creating high-value increments that meets the definition of done? How can I help product owner to find techniques for effective product goal definition and product backlog management? The end of the sprint is next week. Did we understand the requirements? Are we going to have anything to demo? It feels like we only just started. What are we going to show? Have we got enough time to finish everything? And was I a good Scrum Master? Did I help the team? So don't panic. The more you are questioning, the better it is. A Scrum Master is constantly looking for answers and for places to adjust, flex and tweak process to improve things. You will only get there by asking questions. Many times, by the time you've formulated the right question and gone looking for answer, the problem has gone anyway. But there will be times when you ask the right question at the right time, the team has the light bulb moment, and you all work better as a result. Now, getting to know your team. So your first job is getting to know the people on the project so that you can start to facilitate them working together. So spend some time with them and watch how they work individually and as a group. And remember that part of the Scrum Master job is to lead the team from within. Watch out for conflicts and issues within the group. And this is where understanding their work preferences and characteristics will make it easier for you to keep the team aligned to the end goal and focused on creating the product. And try to build in some time for your busy project schedule for fun. Think about what team building events you could do to create some shared experiences. Even calling out for a pizza at lunchtime counts. It's little things that will bring your team together and help you understand each other more and create a positive working environment where you can all do your best work. Now put in the planning. So when you're starting, you should give considerable thoughts to how to get the best out of the planning meetings. Plan how you want them to go before you get to the meeting. Then you can be structured and facilitating during the session. And be prepared for people to ask questions about the scope of the work, the basis of estimate and how to push back. The more time you have spent thinking through how to handle objections or in working with others to address them before you go into your planning meetings, the better prepared you will be. Now this goes for sprint retrospectives too. If you feel it would help the team to rehearse their demo before it giving live, plan time for that to happen. Help the team be realistic about their goals. Now be the person who says, "Really?" when a colleague said that they can deliver 15 features in the next 3 days. Challenge respectively. It's your job to do the voice of reason and to make the team think twice about the promises it is making. If you don't feel that they're being realistic, say so. And during the sprint, watch out for team members who are struggling or who appear to be talking too much. It might be a sign that the work of the sprint is unbalanced or that there are others on the team who haven't got enough to do or they have overcommitted. So when you spot a problem like this, you can work together to put it right before it becomes an issue for achieving your goals. Keep the big picture in mind. It is easy to lose track on the big picture when you are deep in the detail of sprint. So your role is to make sure that the end goal is still firmly kept in sight. By taking a step back from detail and staying out of weeds, you can spot differences between sprints and with other project teams. You can keep an eye on what you are delivering and how that fits into the bigger picture for the product or the business. It's a lot easier to make sure that those leakages are fleshed out early on so that you can plan for features to be completed on time or to be passed to another team, for example. Every so often, bring the team up to that level so that everyone can glimpse the end state again. The Scrum Master is servant leader. A servant leader focuses primarily on the growth and well-being of people and communities to which they belong. While traditional leadership involves the accumulation and exercises of power by one at the top of the pyramid, servant leadership is different. The servant leader shares power, puts the needs of others first, and helps people develop and perform as highly as possible. Leadership in Agile and Scrum environment has different characteristics for what you might see elsewhere. For example, a leader in the military directs the effort as well as inspires the team. Business leader in a range of fields appear on the news setting with a vision for the organization, defining timescales for new releases and talking about what their teams will do in the future. But as a Scrum Master, you cannot do that. Your leadership role has to start from a place of equity with the rest of the team. So you don't allocate work to anyone. You don't set the team's priorities. You cannot pull a rank in the situation demands you. You have no rank to pull. So this is where servant leadership offers the opportunity to work collaboratively and effectively with your colleagues. But the question is, what does a servant leader do? A servant leader aims to help the team. He focuses on what the team needs right now. He helps the team throughout problems, facilitating discussion and uncovering the root cause of issues so that they can be effectively addressed. In Agile teams, a servant leader looks for roadblocks that are preventing the team to doing their best work and facilitates a resolution that leads to enabling the project to progress. The success of the team is paramount, more than organizational politics or personal ambition. In addition to this video, download Scrum Master Self-Assessment Checklist to see if you are ready for the Scrum Master role. This self-assessment can be used by Scrum Masters to see how well they embody the Scrum values. Map your score for each value and track them on the radar card to see how you are improving or not improving. Thank you for watching.